The regulation of our lifestyle comes a lot down to discipline. And discipline's uncomfortable, be it for our emotional growth or our physical growth. Thank you for coming to the channel, Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, Theologist. I will join this on to the talk I just did on consistency, which got cut off via a technical issue. But discipline's something that we are not comfortable with in most cases. As we come into shallow water, we should get across, shouldn't we? It's pretty shallow, hang on. Yeah, we're across. Be it in our emotional, physical, spiritual, and other areas of our life, discipline will bring reward if it's put into the right areas. You can be disciplined towards your drug use, towards your addiction. A lot of people are. If you turn the power that you're putting towards your addiction into something more constructive, think of the benefits that would come out of that for yourself. So people put so much effort into addictions and things, they miss out on the other rewarding aspects of their life, which are much better anyway. Some of the greatest financial people have been ex-drug addicts because they had to strain themselves, their finances, and work their finances in such a way that they became disciplined. When they changed that discipline into something positive, they became successful. They didn't struggle with, hang on. Okay, we'll turn it that way then. Gosh, I'm having some technical troubles this morning. They didn't struggle with the finances anymore because they put them in the right direction. And this is how life works. You're either constructive or destructive. It's as simple as that. There's no in between. As I try and sort this out. That's better. Discipline can be in the spirit. It's not necessarily about work so much. Oh yes, now we've got this problem of the pink on the thing. Okay. Walking in the spirit, in the freedom of the spirit, can have its challenges as well. The liberty of it all. People don't give credence to that when they try and become too militant in the way they approach life. It's all too militant. Others balk the spirit in their life by their militance towards their attitudes, their immature way of life. They're militant towards their addictions and that way of their life. These things sabotage the better way. The better way takes discipline. Trying to find the better way in life. It all takes discipline. It all takes conscientiousness. That's what it takes. And without the conscientiousness, you don't get the rewards. If you're conscientious towards stubbornness and resentments and things like that, and you're not aware of them, well, you get robbed. If you're conscientious towards addictions and these are your values, you get those rewards. It's just so simple. You're going to reap what you sow. Okay, out of where you apply yourself. You can't listen to the birds for a minute. Isn't that beautiful? You know, you've got to get back to nature, a lot of you guys, and stop depending on drugs and alcohol to make you feel who you are. No, you're greater than that. You are greater than that. Get out of this idea that psychedelics produce a more vast realm of creativity. What it can actually do is, give you ideas, but prevent you from manifesting those ideas by the passivity and waste that comes with it. This is what people don't understand. When they're on the stuff, they get all the ideas and grand ideas and all this, and then they can't produce the ideas, they don't manifest the ideas because of the roll-off effect of the drugs. You have to, at all cost, stay as far as you can to be straight. Now there's art, there's graffiti art, right? And it gets its views, but it doesn't amount to anything. Only vandalism, right? Drugs, alcohol, all this stuff. Yeah, it might suit you, right? It might suit you, but how much time, how much life is it taking from you? Ask yourself the question. Really, be honest with yourself. How much life are these things taken from you? How much is it wrecking your relationships? Right, I've lost several relationships because of people's fascination or addiction or love for substances and chemicals. It's ridiculous. They got no self-awareness of how ugly they look, how much they wreck their attractiveness, how warped they become, how zombified they become, and they just accept it as a normal. It's not normal. It's intrusion. You're allowing these things to intrude into your life, and you shouldn't. I know I go on about it, but there's a better way. There's just a better way. And it's up to you to find it. Wide is the way that leads to destruction. That means the majority are just going to go down the tubes. Right? And narrow is the way that leads to life. It's such a simple message, but so hard to find. There's no, what's that? There's no reason for us to allow ourselves to be robbed of our life. Really, there isn't. If you really do value life, then prove it to yourself. Start with proving it to yourself. A lot of you people, right? You're able. You're just not going to do it. You're like that piece of railway track there on the bank, rusted. Oh, you were able to be used, but you had to be chopped out because you just didn't choose to go down the right path. Salt corrodes steel. You're allowed the drugs and the shit and the silly behaviour, right? Because you're a victim or whatever you reckon, to destroy your life. Oh, well, I want to. Well, yeah, really? Can you be trusted? Can you be trusted to be the best version of yourself in a relationship? Or do you have to feed the drugs and the drink? Do you have to come home with the stuff that's going to wreck everybody and that's your way of feeling important? No, really, look, honestly. Some of you people, you know, you get away with it now because it's all legal and all this, but it doesn't mean it's right. Some of you people aren't prepared to pay the price to get the rewards that life has to offer. And so you have a victim mentality. Oh, life's so hard. Oh, life is this, life is that. Right? And that makes you a fool. That's what a fool is. Someone that's weak, doesn't want to do the work, sits there and thinks they know everything, but has nothing to prove what they're doing. And they're everywhere. There's hundreds of millions of these. They think the world owes them something. They criticize the people around them. They've got no justification for where they've ended up in life. They've wasted tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on alcohol and drugs, and goodness knows what else. They mope around, cause trouble. They're hostile. They're conceited. They carry resentment. They don't know how to resolve. They leave people ambushed by their dirty, filthy behaviour. They've got opinions on people that they don't know anything about. It's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Don't let these people rob your life. Let them rob their own lives. Really. As I always say, once you hit 30, 35, 40, 45, it's too late. 50's too late. You show me somebody that's 50-year-old, that's had the shock, the realization that they need to change, and they need to change fast. You show me. Somebody get on here and comment. Somebody that's 50-year-old that's decided to get out of their reprobate living. The degenerative living. I don't know anyone. As a matter of fact, I know a few people that have died by the age of 50 from their determination to have their dirty, filthy habits and the misery that all that brought for themselves and everybody else. No. No. I'm leading you by example. I'm showing you into my life. Exercise. I can remember when I was young, I'd be out there, man, standing on the sand, warming up, checking out where the best spot was. Totally shit scared of sharks. What could happen, what the possibilities are. If the nor'easters were on, how I was going to get past the blue bottles, etc. But I'd paddle out, and I can look back and go, I was there, even on my own, and I was granted to live. No shark attack, no wipeout and drowning. And I mean, man, I was in life-threatening situations all the time, on my own. And then I got these women that come along, they haven't even lived. Are you codependent? Are you a codependent? And you just look at them and you go, what the are you talking about? They don't even know you. Are you codependent? And the next thing, they've got all these codependencies themselves. Enmeshments and you just stand there and you go, my goodness me. Your life, you've let it pass you by. And you watch them. They come out of the shadows, they see the light, right? They get a taste of you. They size you up, yeah, this guy's worth it. And then they shrink back into the shadows, and you stand there and you go, no, oh no, I'm not playing the game. No, I'm not playing the game. You look at their kids and they're all little victims. The world owes them something grandiose, pedestalised, completely sabotaged by the parent. They're not going to admit that, but that's what it is. And I just want to show you the jelly blubbers again, viewers. They're thick as. Thick as. I'll just put the camera there so you can see how thick they are. It's huge. And there's no excuse for these people. And they're determined. They're determined, absolutely determined in how they're going to justify why they're a victim, how hard life is and what it's done to them. No. It's what you've made it yourself. Right? But they rally these people around them that buy in to their lies. I've had young blokes, strong young blokes, offered them $400 a day, right, to come and work for me. Come and work, 7 till 3, $400 a day. And they've looked at me and gone, oh no, I can't do that. And these are strong, healthy guys. They've been feminised, right? Rescued by their mother, abandoned by their father. They've pushed the father away to suit the mother. That's an instant turn to femininity against masculinity, and the father's probably bought that on himself, but it's no business for the children to be involved in. But the mothers rally and collude with these people. Oh, I've watched it and seen it. The fathers just stand there, oh well, good luck to yous. And it's all just degenerative, as I say. It's all just degenerative. Degenerative. And everybody's just degenerating. There's no good come out of it. Right? There's no one that's accountable and responsible to anyone. Oh no. No. We live in our tribe and these are our tribal rules. It's like these medical centres now that have got everything in them. These people house themselves in a way in which they're the therapists, they're the doctor, they're the advisors, they're the counsellors, they're the career, and it's all buggered up, completely buggered up. There's no accountability, there's no responsibility, they just make it up as you go. The mothers have turned these, what could have been strong young men, into little boys that need mummy. Oh, look, it's everywhere. And that's what's funny about it. These people think they're unique. You're not unique. You're just part of the degenerative, dark, new value system. That's all you are. That's all you are. There's nothing unique. That's for sure. Welcome to the club. Basically, the devil's just sitting there going, oh, another lot that's just going to waste their lives. But it doesn't have to be that way. Don't shrink back from the light. Enjoy the light. Oh no, but I've got there. No. You know how I know? Because I've brought these people into the light and they've shrank back. They could have stayed there, but they chose to shrink back. And that, you know what that does? Takes away the excuse. There's no excuse. They choose to be there. Let them. We walk in the light as He is in the light. We have fellowship with one another, and the blood of Jesus Christ cleanses us from all sin. I'm Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist, Central Coast, New South Wales, Australia. Thank you for joining me, and bye for now.